Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, so we got some breaking news, man. So apparently, Frank Martin, the ghost, he got ghosted and ran away from the fight between himself and Shakur Stevenson.
This nigga's scared.
Now, this just happened recently because Mike Coppinger, he just reported this. He tweeted it out, and Shakur Stevenson, he retweeted it with the duck emojis and added Frank Martin, basically saying that if you felt that way, you should have never took the fight in the first place. Now, this is all crazy because we just heard news that a deal was reached, that both sides were satisfied. Shakur Stevenson team, they sent Frank Martin's team over the contract, and Martin was satisfied with the terms and everything, and it was set, sealed, and delivered. All he had to do was just put his names on the dotted line. Now all of a sudden, Frank Martin had a change of heart. Now, is the money? Some might say the money because some might say that Shakur Stevenson is not offering a whole lot of money. But when you think about it, had Frank Martin had fought Shakur Stevenson, that would have been his highest pay to date. Like, I'm certain of it. Shakur Stevenson is a former two-time world champion in multiple weight divisions and signed with Bob Arum Top Rank. Frank Martin would have been getting his highest pay fighting Shakur Stevenson. Reports were saying that he was going to get at least $1 million. That would be Frank Martin's highest payday because he never received over a few $100,000 for any of his fights thus far. But personally, I really don't think it was the money. I just think that it was the ass whooping that he knew he was going to receive. Because you already had Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fighting, and Crawford obliterated Errol Spence, and he was set to obliterate him again in December. Now, I believe that first that the Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson fight would have took place on the undercard of the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence rematch, but I was wrong on that. It was going to be its own main event set to take place in November, which I think is good as well. But I think Frank Martin realized that, all right, Earl just got beat, and now he's seeing all these interviews where people talking about the fight and the prediction, and everyone is saying that Martin is going to lose. Like each video and report that I've seen where people was talking about this fight, they say Martin is a good fighter, but he still got no chance for Shakur Stevenson. And I just believe that Martin and his team just feel like, you know what, we're not even going to do that right now. Let's just wait and go our own separate way. Let's just do our own thing right now, which I don't get because it was for the vacant WBC title. So whoever would have won would have been a champion. But Frank don't want that right now. On the strength that it's Shakur Stevenson. Had it been someone else, I think he would have signed those dotted lines. But he realized that, all right, my big bro got beat. I'm not trying to get beat by a little bro. And that's just plainly what it is. And to be honest, that's real unfortunate because he can't let this down. He was talking heavy in interviews, respectfully, but still talking heavy. And if he was going to not take the fight, then he should have never not take the fight to begin with. At least people wouldn't be calling him a flat out duck. He could have used the excuse, well, he got other opportunities and stuff like that. But he already took the fight. He already acknowledged that he would fight him. And now he's saying that he's not interested anymore. So now it's quack season on Frank Martin. And rightfully so, in my opinion. But that's just what I think, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.